Hey everybody, this is Joby, and today I want to talk about a mini event that's coming up. What it actually is just the Respec. We will be getting the new DLC, which is Flames of Ambition, the 2 dungeons, and we're also getting the new champion point system and the gigantic Respec. What they're calling it is the Heroes Reforged event. That'll be happening on PC on March 8th, and on Xbox and PlayStation 1 will be on March 16th. Now, what you'll get, first of all, is a free pet, and I'll show you a picture of that right now. Okay, not that big of a deal. That was a free, looked like a free pet that we got before, but whatever. But the one thing that they'll be doing for these 2 weeks is that they're going to give you unlimited free respecs. So you'll be able to go to any of the shrines and respec all your champion points and all your, well, the champion points will just be inline in your system, but you'll be able to do all your points and attributes, skill points and attributes. Okay, so everything will be free, and that'll be for 2 weeks. It's called Heroes Reforged event. PC March 8th, Xbox and PlayStation will be March 16th. Okay, so, you know, a lot of people, I'm getting like messages and all kind of stuff. People telling me and saying that they're really worried about it, and they don't know what to do, and they don't know how to do it. And I mean, I think just don't worry about it. Just really, it's just a game, and I mean, if you're one of the elite players, I know you're not worried about it because you're just going to do the research. People that are really good are just going to be really good, and people that are average, like me, are still just going to be average. You know, this system is not going to make anybody that's not good or that's just average, like, way better. And it's not going to make anybody that's good and knows how to exploit the system worse. You know, everything's going to stay the same, just like it always does, pretty much. You know, if you want to be a really good player, you need to practice your rotation and you know, do research on the CP system and the sets. I haven't seen any kind of calculator, you know, like Outcast had put that thing up, but you know, in my opinion, that's more of a simulator. Maybe people think that's just semantics, but there are no calculations going on in there. All it is you go to it and you can put points in it and check it out what it'll do. And that's fantastic. I definitely encourage people to go play around with it. But, you know, a lot of people are super busy like myself. I have a lot of stuff to do, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to keep playing the game, and then when it comes out, I'll check it out. I don't really have an opinion. You know, is this going to be good? Is this going to be bad? I see everybody, this happens a lot, like whenever there's major changes coming, that they read the patch notes and they look in the forum, and people are just freaking out, just losing their minds. And it's just not worth it. You know, don't have any expectations about what's going to happen, and you'll have a lot less anxiety and feel better. Especially about a game. It's just a video game. I love the game. It's a big part of my life. Play with all my friends, have a good time, but it's, you know, okay, so, you know, the last patch, when they nerfed, I mean, the last big changes when they nerfed volatile familiar and pets, and then they also nerfed like AoE damage, I lost 10,000 DPS per second on that when I used a pet. You know, and then I changed my gear up to what I'm running now, and I took the pet off and stuff and got most of it back. Got about 8,000 back, so I'm just about the same, you know. And that's on me. I mean, if I want to increase my DPS, I need to just sit there and practice my rotation more and play more in the kind of content that I want to play. And it doesn't really carry over. Like, if you go into PvP and then you just play a lot of PvP and work it out and get your sets and all that, and then you become competent, and then you try to go do like vet dungeons and using the same skills and armor, all that, it's not going to carry over. It's very specific. It's just like sports training. You know, you can't train to be a long distance runner and then try to go do like a powerlifting event. That's maybe some people can, but they're you know, there's always that elite 1% of the population that's able to do things that, you know, most people aren't. And being average just means that you're normal. You're in the normal range, you know, and that's what most people are. And I know that a lot of people hate that, and they're telling me, "Oh, I don't like your philosophy." Okay, you don't have to like my philosophy. I mean, it doesn't matter. But that's just how I think of things. Caused me a lot less stress. I don't have anxiety about different things, not just in the game but in life, by just waiting and seeing what's going to happen. Because if you read in the forum and you see the people and they're really unhappy, you know. I can't believe Zoss is doing this. I'm gonna quit the game. You know, okay, we'll quit the game. I mean, whatever. Who knows? Maybe that's how Zoss is intending to handle the lag, by making people quit. Could be. But I'm gonna leave a link for this event coming up, and then there's also another link I want to leave, which is explains about the champion point system, what they were thinking to do, and you know, why they had the idea to do this. You know, power creep in the game was getting worse, so they shut off the champion points cap at A10. And, you know, we were still gaining experience, and now the big gripe is that people that are above A10, like if you look at me in the lower right corner, I'm 1,340 champion points. Now, everything after 810, they're calling like stolen XP or something like that, which is, of course, ridiculous. I didn't steal anything, but that's going to be less valuable than the other XP. So, you know, if anybody has gripes, it's the veteran players, because we've been, you know, still playing and gaining XP, and then they're going to devalue all that XP that we get. But for me, whatever, it doesn't mean anything. It's useless right now. So supposedly I'll still be 1340 whenever the new system kicks in, but there's a lot of stuff going on, so we do have to see. And worst comes to worst, just open up your champion points and just look at the trees, the 3 trees, and think, hey, you know, this looks pretty good, and just put the points in there. And then for 2 weeks, you can just go respec. And if you think that's too much trouble or you don't like it, maybe this game is not for you, because this is what it's all about, getting armor and customizing your character and stuff like that. I mean, every game is like that, except for those mobile tap games, you know. And if that's what you're about, then that's a beautiful thing. But we don't really know what's going to happen. They play it on the PTS, but when things go live, it's quite different. So everybody just take a breath, put your pants on, and go outside, look at some grass and some flowers or something. But I just don't think it's going to be such a crisis like everybody thinks. And even if it is a lot worse or whatever, are you going to quit? I'm not. I'm going to still play. So, you know, just have to adjust. All in all, though, I think it's really going to be more. You'll be able to customize your character more, and I think that's a good thing. So we'll just have to see. But that's really about it. I'm going to leave 2 links. One about the Heroes Reforged event, where we will have 2 weeks of free respecs, where we can just change our champion points, our skill points, and our attributes at will. Just anytime you go to a shrine, and you just change it up, which I think is great. And I'll leave another link, which is an explanation of the CP system. Basic explanation, but their motivation for doing it and why, you know, talking about power creep and different things like that, which is a great thing. All right, so that's about it for today. The event is still going on. Clockwork City and Vardenfell, the Tribunal Festival. Been getting a lot of stuff. It's great. Having a great time. Gonna go do that today. And yeah, that's it. And I'll keep you posted. So please give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment in the comment section if there's anything that you'd like to see, or if you have any ideas. If I like your idea, I just might make a video about it. Join me on Discord, the most chill Discord server on the planet. There's a link in the description. If you're on Xbox One, North American server, you can join my guild. My guild's name is the same as the channel, Upper Echelon Mediocrity. We have 350 members total, with no members pending, and 41 members online. All you need to do if you want to join my guild is add me as a friend. My name is Coyote, Chaotey. Send me a message on Xbox and I'll get you in the guild right away. If you don't like having friends on your Xbox, you can unfriend me immediately. I will not be offended. Alright, so until that time, let's get paid.